Have you ever stopped to listen, truly listen, to the words you speak every day? Words you throw into the air without thinking, but that silently build or destroy entire paths? Today, you will dive into a profound universe where science, faith, spirituality, and human behavior meet to reveal a powerful truth. Words change destinies. Neuroscience studies show that the brain does not distinguish between the real and the imagined. It reacts to what you affirm with the same strength as it reacts to what you experience. The Bible has long declared that life and death are in the power of the tongue. And quantum physics confirms that everything vibrates, everything has frequency, including the words you choose to speak. When you speak with faith and intention, you alter your internal chemistry, shift your vibration, create movement. It all begins with an essential question. Are you speaking the life you want to live, or the life you want to avoid? Imagine the force of this. Recent studies from Stanford University reveal that negative words activate brain regions associated with threat, stress, and emotional withdrawal, while positive affirmations increase the production of dopamine, the neurotransmitter responsible for motivation and action. Dr. Andrew Newberg, a neuroscientist, proved that compassionate words literally strengthen neural connections related to resilience. This means that the words you speak are not just sounds. They shape your nervous system. They write codes like invisible lines of programming. And when these codes repeat, they form beliefs. And from these beliefs, your identity is born. Writer Don Miguel Ruiz in The Four Agreements states, "Be impeccable with your word. It is not a metaphor, it is science. Thinking, feeling, and speaking must be aligned like three instruments playing the same note. When one is out of tune, your life falls out of tune as well." Now think about your daily life. How many times do you complain automatically? About the government, your boss, traffic, the weather, yourself. Every sentence is a seed, and what are you planting? Abundance or scarcity? Peace or conflict? Jesus said, "The mouth speaks from what fills the heart." And neuroscience completes the idea by saying that what you repeat shapes your brain structure. Quantum physics explains, frequency attracts frequency, vibration attracts vibration. If you speak like a victim, you vibrate like a victim, act like a victim. And the world responds to you as if you were a victim. Words do not describe your reality. They create your reality. And this is how destinies move. Celebrities like Oprah Winfrey, Will Smith, and Jim Carrey have publicly declared that their lives changed when they began using words as tools of creation. Jim Carrey wrote himself a $10 million check before he was famous and repeated daily, "I am a well-paid actor." His brain began to act as if that were true. Oprah always said, "What you celebrate expands." Will Smith said, "The word creates. Declare who you are even before you become it." These are not just inspirational speeches. They are testimonies of coherence between thinking, feeling, and speaking. The triad that opens paths where walls once stood. But to create a new identity, you must abandon the old one. Identity is nothing more than the set of habits you repeat every day. Behavioral habits, thought habits, and language habits. If you speak poorly about others, your brain learns to look for flaws. If you complain about the government, you train your mind to see impossibilities. If you diminish your own capacity, your body responds by diminishing your energy, courage, and actions. To create a new identity, you must first create a new internal vocabulary. Behavioral medicine confirms, daily repetition of affirmations shapes neurotransmitters, reprograms the prefrontal cortex, and creates new emotional pathways. In other words, identity is born from repetition, not intention. Therefore, here are 6 powerful words that act as keys to unlocking destinies, as long as they are repeated with faith, intention, and consistency. I am, the phrase that defines existence and activates your future identity. Gratitude, the highest vibration ever measured in heart coherence studies. Abundance, a signal for the brain to seek pathways, not obstacles. Courage, the command that neutralizes the chemistry of fear. Intention, the focus that guides your visible and invisible actions. Expansion, the permission to grow beyond old limits. Repeat these words daily until the end of the year, and your brain will begin recoding your behaviors to align with them. This is how a new identity is born. First you declare, then you believe, then you act, and finally, you become. Repetition is the mother of identity. Neuroplasticity proves it. Everything you repeat becomes stronger. Repeat victimhood, you reinforce insecurity. Repeat affirmation, you reinforce power. Your brain works for you or against you depending on what you say. And here is the spiritual truth that completes this cycle. When you align thought, feeling, and word, you create internal coherence. And when you create internal coherence, you access such a high state of vibration that your external reality is forced to follow. This is why some dreams arrive at lightning speed, because you are finally emitting a single frequency, without noise, without doubt, without contradiction. But this transformation requires courage. It requires watching your mouth, watching your thoughts, watching your emotions. It requires stopping speaking poorly about people, stopping blaming authorities, stopping diminishing your own story. It requires emotional maturity to understand that the external world is merely an echo of what you create inside. Spirituality explains, everything you emit returns. Physics confirms, similar frequency attracts similar frequency. Neuroscience proves, the brain only changes when you change. Therefore, working hard on your new personality is not optional. It is the only path to transform your life. When you begin speaking with intention, something extraordinary happens. Your posture changes, your energy changes, your opportunities change. The right people start appearing, doors begin opening, inspiring thoughts begin to emerge. It is not magic, it is coherence. And coherence is the language of the universe. If you speak peace, you attract peace. If you speak love, you attract love. If you speak that you are capable, your brain begins to present ways to prove it. When your words finally express what you truly want to live, life responds with generosity. Now look at yourself. What destiny do you want to build? A destiny limited by words spoken automatically, or a destiny expanded by words filled with faith, purpose, and consciousness? Remember, words are seeds. Every seed produces something. The question is, are you planting what you want to harvest? If not, this is the moment to turn the key. From today until the end of the year, make a pact with yourself. Speak as the person you want to become. Declare as the person you admire. Feel as the person who has already won. And before you go on with your day, remember this. When we share knowledge, we expand destinies. If this message touched your heart, if it awakened something inside you, if it lit a flame, then allow it to reach even more people. Short pause, soft and firm tone. Like this video so the platform will deliver this message to those who need it. Click the notification bell to continue receiving content that strengthens your mind, your faith, and your identity. And share it with everyone who, just like you, is ready to discover the power of words and unlock the destinies they were born to live. Emotional pause. Because when the right word reaches the right person at the right moment, an entire destiny changes.